Hello to all new and returning students. It's Scott here at the B15 Model Making Workshop in the University of Manchester. Your course leaders have asked that I give you a general introduction to model making as a subject at MSA and also to the different resources that are on offer to you across the two institutions. There's quite a lot to take in, so feel free to rewatch the video to pick up on any points you might have missed, and also use the contacts described in the video to find out more when you're ready to get making stuff. So I hope it's of some use to you. Here we go. At MSA, physical model making is used across all year groups by students at all levels of ability and experience. We welcome students whose projects give them cause to develop ideas in physical form and support them in several different ways. Through project-specific discussions, you can engage in practical model making whatever your circumstance or experience. This might be from your homes, studio space, or in practical workshops at both UOM and MMU. At MMU, these different workshops are located on the ground floor of the Benzie building. In order to attend any of these, you will be required to complete online inductions via the Moodle Makers page, followed by an in-person proficiency test in each of the different areas. For general inquiries about any of the MMU workshops, students are free to drop in at any time during the workshop opening hours. At UOM, the B15 Model Making Workshop can be found in the basement of the Humanities Bridgeford Street building. To gain access to the B15 Model Making Workshop, you will first have to complete an online tutorial request where you'll discuss your project before coming into the workshop to begin making it in person. Practical inductions will be carried out in person as and when you need to use different techniques and equipment. So what's it all about? Model making helps us break down your design ideas into manageable components that allow us the opportunity to explore the construction and materials with immediate tactile learning at a range of different scales. The use of models range from concepts through to presentation of fully developed designs and everything in between. These models help communicate ideas to tutors, fellow students, and most importantly, to yourself in order to refine your own understanding of how your design will come together. Some of you may have experience of model making, some may not. Either way, technical staff from both institutions will be available to support your proposals through discussions and hopefully arrive at the best results for you. In taking the time to think and discuss the reasons for making a model, our shared conclusions will help you to decide on the most effective way to represent your ideas. With models being adaptable to help support a huge range of design topics, the range of items produced each year is equally varied. None of these outputs exclusively require workshop access and are often completed at home or in the studio space, so don't worry if you are concerned about having to use specialist tools or equipment. We're here to offer support, whatever the case may be. Experienced staff are on hand to help you learn what works for you. With the school being split over two sites, there are slightly different ways for you to access the range of facilities on offer, as discussed previously. It's likely that you have an awful lot to remember over these next few weeks, so don't worry if you can't take all of this in right away. We're happy to answer any questions that you have at an upcoming Q&A session or via email if you want to get in touch independently of that. So just to reiterate, when you need to make a start on model making, if you have any questions, get in touch with the staff related to the area that you'd like to access. At MMU, that's Peter Powell, His contacts are on the screen there, as is the Moodle link, which is to the makerspace where you can begin your MMU induction process. Over here at UOM in the B15 model making workshop, it's myself, Scott Miller, or Saul Parker Backhouse. You can find out more information about booking in with us for a tutorial via the blog link, which is on the screen there as well. You can also keep up to date with what's going on in the workshop by following us on social media to see what your peers have been up to and find out about any events that we're hosting related to model making in architecture.
So that's all for now, folks. If you just remember to take away the key points and get in touch with any staff at either institution as detailed in the presentation whenever you want to begin your practical model making work, and we can help with any questions you may have. And we hope to meet you in person soon. Stay safe.